Fadon Papa Son Roemer Tan de Braithe Tiacht Salje Sa Tril Hamir Is Nikel for Fian Spaniach Emro Shindu Began Arge Natil Tejarga San Spare Nathwil Began Sem Kaga Krerach De Grin Nagnak Begak Lian Schler Fuiteran Is moin Ter Kri Lo Egin Sulleneg Moro Shindu
Viseg dini and crinu piasis a den of store. Salai the swinius er guaranteed shaga meshid shinte fwyn lack of fall. Must hear the tira duturi huni rakikin lats twegol fwyn vol. Martian Stavrishin, il Bartnis Fiella, Tavega Shiri, Karpapsanol. On lung silent, il Kwana Karda, Nakahin Karder, footed down in Vor. Oriak na Spine, Augustus Gibraltar, Casinsonatum, Mianum Grand Senor. Legop cargo aliena molini finiok on pas oig oer nugo. Marshina harde, nil bartnis farduin, na vemeret amid, the car traps alone.
We all together, happy, happy, one and all. May we lead a life of pleasure. May we rise and never fall. Friendship makes us all so happy. Friendship makes us all unite. Friendship makes me sing this ditty. 'Twas friendship brought us here tonight. Many times I have wandered, I have crossed the raging foam, but tonight I'm back in Ireland, and nevermore I wish to roam. Happy are we all together, happy, happy, one and all. May we lead a life of pleasure, may we rise and never fall.
For the wrongs of our country, say my bad is from every shore. My name is Eileen McMahon. My age is scarcely 18, but I can't keep kind stuff for your
atmosphere was weary as we sat there on our own, and we thought about the influence of the telly in the home. My thoughts went back some 50 years when I was 9 or 10, and I thought about the changes that have taken place since then. We didn't have a telly, we had no electric light. We just filled the lamp with paraffin just to take us through the night. We'd sit around the fire till our shins were burned black, while the draughts around the kitchen sent cold shivers up our back. We didn't have much comfort, but we still knew how to fend, so we'd kneel and say the rosary and warm the other end. Our parents, God be with them, they made us work so hard at saving hay, picking spuds, or cleaning up the yard, or filling up the metal pot to feed the hungry sows, or slicing up the turnips to satisfy the cows. The dog was never licensed, he always was concealed. When we'd see a gardener coming, we'd run him down the field. But the old dog got so clever, and he knew the score so well, when the guard was half a mile away, sure he'd start to run like hell. Oh, how I hated school days, and it really was like hell. To walk 4 miles of stony roads, I knew each pothole well. The school was like an icebox, for the turf was always wet, and the master's stick above the fire was a never-present threat. We didn't like the master, and he seemed to hate us all, for he often put us standing with our noses to the wall. I'll never forget the day he beat me black and blue, when I caught Miss Muffy's kitten and I shoved him down the loo. The day of confirmation I can still remember well, with a brand new suit and a white rosette pinned up in my lapel. My mother was so proud of me, her little man of tricks, and although it was during the war years, I collected 12 and 6. We had to learn the Latin, and we all thought it was gas, for the parish priest, God rest him, he made us all serve mass. One lad was exempted, his name it was Bill Klein. The parish priest expelled him, for he caught him with the wine.
The flower of sweet Sudan. Her cheeks they are a rosy red, her hair is a lovely brown, and over her milk white shoulders it carelessly hangs down. She's one of the finest creatures of the whole belated land, and my heart is captivated by the flower of sweet Sudan. If I had you, lovely Martha, away in Inishowen, or in some lonesome valley, in the wild woods of Tyrone, I'd work my full endeavour, I'd try my newest plan, just to gain my prize and feast my eyes on the flower of sweet Sudan.
More, I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland, talking all the days with true friends who tried to make you stay, telling jokes and news, singing songs to while time away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver dancing, darting in the sun. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland.
We townies scoured the countryside for the hollyberry red. and plucked from tombs green ivy into graveyards of the dead, to decorate each picture frame hanging on the wall, and fill the house with greenery to brighten winter's fall. Putting up the decorations was for us a pleasant chore, and the crib down from the attic took centre stage once more. From the box atop the dresser, the figures were retrieved and placed upon a bed of straw on that blessed Christmas Eve. For the candles, red crepe paper round the jam jars filled with sand, and placed on every windowsill, to provide a light so grand to guide the Holy Family who had no room at the inn, and provide for them a beacon to a falter more within. The candles were ignited upon the stroke of 7, and the youngest had the privilege to light our way to heaven. Then the rosary would be said as we fell down on our knees, remembering all those who had gone before and the foreign missionaries. Then we'd all be scrubbed like new pins in the back before the fire, and dressed in our pyjamas. Of tall tales we'd never tire, of Cuchulainn and the Fianna, Fionn and the Red Branch Knights, Banshees and Jack-o'-the-lanterns, Sam McGee and the Northern Lights.
Matchmaking was part of tradition, and the rambling house filled up at night, and the tailor would tell the ghost stories. Oh, the children would shiver with fright.
lingers. Now, the last night we had a bit about Mark Twain, and this is credited to Mark Twain. Be careful when reading health books. You could die due to a misprint. Drama is life with all the dull bits cut out. Think about it.
Okay, we are.
Now we had politicians there while they were. An honest politician, if he can be found, is one when bought will stay bought. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep our balance, you must keep going.
Right. Is that it for now?